Hello friends, welcome to Book Bites. Today we'll talk about The Brain Rules for Baby by John Medina. Raising a child is one of the most joyful and challenging journeys in life, and understanding how your baby's brain works can make that journey smoother and more meaningful. In his insightful book Brain Rules for Baby, developmental molecular biologist Dr. John Medina combines neuroscience and psychology to explain what truly helps a baby's brain thrive from birth to age 5. This isn't just another parenting manual filled with opinions, it's a guide backed by scientific research aimed at empowering parents with knowledge they can trust. Dr. Medina organizes the book around the central idea that a child's brain doesn't need flashcards, expensive toys, or a fast-track education to flourish. Instead, what matters most is the emotional environment, the quality of interactions, and the stability and consistency provided by caregivers. He busts many common myths and highlights what actually works in areas such as discipline, sleep, intelligence, emotional development, and relationships. One of the most valuable aspects of the book is how Medina translates complex scientific studies into practical, easy-to-apply rules. Whether he's talking about the connection between empathy and emotional control, or the impact of parental conflict on a child's brain, his advice is deeply rooted in facts but delivered with a warm and accessible tone. He also emphasizes how parental behavior, how we respond to stress, express love, and communicate, shapes a child's brain far more than most parents realize. Brain Rules for Baby is not just for new parents, but for anyone who wants to raise emotionally intelligent, mentally strong, and happy children. It's a roadmap that encourages mindful parenting and offers science-backed insights to nurture a child's full potential. Let's explore the concepts of the book, breaking them down point by point, and refining the explanation to ensure clarity and precision. Point 1. Pregnancy and the brain: how the womb shapes the mind. The development of a baby's brain doesn't begin at birth, it starts in the womb. In Brain Rules for Baby, Dr. John Medina emphasizes the importance of the prenatal environment, showing how a mother's physical and emotional health can directly affect her baby's brain development. This first stage of life is critical because the foundation for cognitive, emotional, and physical development is being laid before the baby even sees the outside world. Medina explains that a mother's stress levels during pregnancy have a measurable impact on her baby's future behavior and learning capacity. High chronic stress in the mother can lead to a higher likelihood of emotional difficulties and attention problems in the child. This happens because stress hormones like cortisol cross the placenta and affect the developing brain. While occasional stress is normal and usually harmless, persistent anxiety, depression, or trauma can disrupt optimal development. Nutrition is another vital aspect. The developing brain needs a steady supply of essential nutrients like folic acid, omega-3 fatty acids, especially DHA, iron, and protein. These nutrients support everything from neuron formation to early brain wiring. Medina encourages expectant mothers to eat a well-balanced diet and avoid harmful substances like alcohol, tobacco, and certain medications, which can severely damage brain development and increase the risk of developmental disorders. Sleep and exercise also matter during pregnancy. Mothers who stay physically active under medical guidance and get enough rest tend to have better birth outcomes and healthier babies. Exercise boosts blood flow to the placenta and can support better brain oxygenation, which in turn supports neural development. One of the most empowering insights Medina offers is the role of parental bonding before birth. Talking, singing, and playing music for the baby not only begins to form emotional connections, but also helps stimulate early auditory development. By the third trimester, babies can recognize voices and even respond to familiar sounds. In essence, Medina's first rule is clear: the way you live during pregnancy, your stress management, nutrition, sleep, and emotional well-being lays the groundwork for your child's future brain health. Parents don't need to be perfect, but being mindful of these factors can make a profound difference in giving the baby a strong, healthy start in life. Point 2. Relationship rules: how parent bonding builds a smarter brain. In Brain Rules for Baby, one of the most essential and scientifically grounded lessons is this: strong emotional attachment between parents and their baby forms the cornerstone for brain development. Dr. John Medina explains that the early parent-child relationship influences everything from IQ and emotional regulation to social behavior and resilience. Attachment isn't just about loving your child, it's about consistently responding to their needs in a nurturing and predictable way. When a baby cries and a caregiver responds with calm, loving attention, the baby learns that the world is safe and predictable. This feeling of security helps the brain build strong neural connections that support emotional intelligence, problem solving, and even academic success later in life. Medina highlights the role of sensitive and responsive parenting, meaning the parent tunes into the baby's cues and responds appropriately. For example, if the baby is overstimulated, a parent soothes them rather than trying to engage further. This kind of attunement fosters trust and emotional safety, which are key to building a secure attachment style. One of the most powerful aspects of secure attachment is that it reduces stress in a child. When a child feels safe and understood, their body releases less cortisol and more oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which supports calmness and emotional regulation. This stress buffering system gives the brain space to grow in healthy, balanced ways. Interestingly, Medina also addresses the parent's own emotional state. Stressed, distracted, or emotionally distant parenting can undermine the attachment bond. Parents who work on their own emotional well-being, communicate positively, and manage conflict constructively are far more likely to raise emotionally secure children. The beauty of this relationship-focused rule is that it doesn't require expensive toys or elaborate educational strategies. Simple, consistent, loving interactions like eye contact, cuddling, talking, reading, and singing have an extraordinary impact on a child's brain. These daily acts teach children how to connect, communicate, and self-regulate. In summary, a strong bond with your baby isn't just good for the heart, it's essential for the brain. Secure attachment shapes brain wiring that supports emotional control, learning capacity, and social success. As Medina reminds us, the best investment parents can make in their child's brain is to build a relationship rooted in love, consistency, and connection. Point 3. Emotions matter. Emotional intelligence trumps IQ. One of the central claims in Brain Rules for Baby is that emotional intelligence, EQ, the ability to understand and manage emotions, is a stronger predictor of a child's success in life than raw intelligence, IQ. Dr. John Medina emphasizes that while cognitive skills are important, it is emotional skills that truly help children navigate the world successfully. Medina argues that a child's brain thrives in an environment where emotions are acknowledged, validated, and taught constructively. Children don't naturally know how to handle frustration, disappointment, anger, or fear. It's the parent's job to teach emotional literacy, how to name emotions, express them appropriately, and recover from emotional setbacks. One of the best tools parents can use is emotion coaching. Instead of ignoring or dismissing a child's emotional outburst, a parent can say, "I see that you're angry because your toy broke. That must be really frustrating." This process does two things. It teaches the child that emotions are normal and acceptable, and it builds the child's vocabulary and ability to express feelings instead of bottling them up or lashing out. According to Medina, when children are coached through emotions rather than punished or ignored, they develop better self-regulation skills. They're less likely to act out and more likely to respond thoughtfully in challenging situations. Over time, this builds resilience, patience, and social competence. Research shared in the book also highlights that children with high emotional intelligence tend to form better relationships, have fewer behavioral problems, and even perform better academically. That's because emotions influence attention, memory, and learning. A child who knows how to calm themselves can focus better in class and resolve conflicts more effectively. Another crucial point is modeling. Children learn emotional habits by watching how adults manage their own feelings. If a parent handles stress calmly and communicates emotions constructively, the child is more likely to mimic these patterns. Ultimately, Brain Rules for Baby makes it clear: raising emotionally intelligent kids requires daily effort and empathy. Talking openly about emotions, respecting your child's feelings, and modeling calm behavior all go a long way. EQ isn't just nice to have, it's a lifelong skill that shapes happiness, relationships, and success. Point 4. The power of empathy. Connecting with your child. In Brain Rules for Baby, Dr. John Medina emphasizes that empathy is one of the most powerful tools a parent can use in raising a healthy, emotionally secure child. Empathy is more than just understanding another person's feelings, it's the active connection with those feelings. For children, especially in their early years, being understood is foundational to their emotional development. Medina explains that when children experience empathy from their parents, they develop a stronger sense of emotional security, which influences how they perceive the world and interact with others. For example, when a child is upset and a parent says, "You seem really sad right now, do you want to talk about it?" This acknowledgement makes the child feel seen and valued. It tells the child, "Your emotions matter." The book points to research showing that consistent empathetic responses from caregivers can actually shape the architecture of a child's brain, especially the parts responsible for social interaction and emotional regulation. Children raised in empathetic environments are more likely to develop trust, confidence, and compassion themselves. Medina also explores how empathy strengthens the parent-child bond. When children feel that their emotions are accepted, not judged, they are more likely to share their inner world with their parents. This open communication not only reduces behavioral issues but also helps children make better decisions, especially as they grow into adolescence. A key part of building empathy is learning to listen without immediately correcting or solving. For instance, if your child says, "I don't want to go to school," an empathetic response isn't, "You have to," but rather, "Tell me why you don't feel like going. Is something bothering you?" This shifts the conversation from control to connection. Another highlight is that children learn empathy by example. If parents show kindness, patience, and understanding toward others, including the child, they teach these values through daily interactions. Medina stresses that even small moments, like comforting a child after a minor accident or patiently hearing them out during a tantrum, build emotional depth over time. In summary, Brain Rules for Baby shows that empathy isn't just a soft skill, it's a fundamental parenting strategy. It helps children feel secure, emotionally balanced, and ready to face the world with a compassionate heart. Point 5. Discipline with the brain in mind: teaching, not punishing. In Brain Rules for Baby, Dr. John Medina draws a clear distinction between discipline and punishment, emphasizing that effective discipline is not about control or fear, it's about teaching and guidance. He encourages parents to discipline their children in ways that align with how the brain actually learns, grows, and responds. Medina explains that when children are punished harshly through yelling, shaming, or physical discipline, their brains respond with fear and stress, not learning. The stress hormone cortisol is released, which disrupts the development of the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision-making, impulse control, and understanding consequences. In other words, punishment may stop the behavior temporarily, but it doesn't teach the child what to do instead. Instead, Medina encourages a model of discipline rooted in teaching, empathy, and consistency. He suggests that when a child misbehaves, the goal should be to help them understand the reason behind the rules and learn a better way to behave. For example, if a child hits their sibling, the parent can say, "I know you were frustrated, but hitting hurts. Let's find another way to tell your brother you're upset." This approach helps the child process emotions while learning socially appropriate behavior. The book also emphasizes the importance of setting clear boundaries. Children feel more secure when they understand the rules and know what to expect. Consistency is key. Rules should be applied fairly and predictably. When parents enforce boundaries gently but firmly, children learn to respect them not out of fear, but because they understand the logic behind them. Timeouts, for example, should not be used as isolation or punishment, but as a chance for the child to calm down and reflect. Medina suggests they be renamed calm down time or cool off time. The focus should always be on reconnecting after the discipline, reinforcing that the parent still loves the child but wants them to make better choices. Ultimately, discipline should be about helping children develop self-discipline. When done with understanding and intention, it builds a child's ability to think before acting, regulate emotions, and learn from mistakes, all essential skills for success in life. Point 6. The importance of sleep. How sleep affects brain development. In Brain Rules for Baby, Dr. John Medina highlights the critical importance of sleep in a child's development, focusing on how it shapes both their brain and overall well-being. The book delves into the scientific basis of why sleep is essential, particularly in early childhood when the brain is growing at an incredibly fast rate. Medina explains that sleep is directly linked to memory consolidation, which means that the brain stores and organizes information during sleep. For babies and young children, this process is essential for learning and cognitive development. Without adequate sleep, children may struggle with focus, attention, and emotional regulation. One of the key concepts presented is that a sleep-deprived child has a higher chance of exhibiting irritability, hyperactivity, and poor impulse control. It can lead to more frequent tantrums, difficulty learning new concepts, and lower academic performance as the child grows older. Sleep is not just for rest, it's the time when the brain processes and integrates the experiences of the day, creating stronger neural connections. Medina also emphasizes that infants and toddlers require more sleep than older children, often needing 10 to 14 hours per day. A consistent sleep routine plays a significant role in achieving this amount of sleep. The book provides practical advice on how parents can help their children establish healthy sleep habits, such as creating a calming bedtime routine, keeping the sleep environment free of distractions, and setting regular sleep times. In addition to the quantity of sleep, the quality of sleep is also essential. Children need uninterrupted sleep cycles to fully benefit from the deep stages of rest. Medina advises parents to monitor their child's sleep environment, ensuring that it is quiet, dark, and cool, which supports the body's natural circadian rhythms. By fostering good sleep habits, parents are not only improving their child's mood and behavior in the short term, but are also laying the foundation for long-term cognitive and emotional health. Good sleep directly impacts a child's ability to learn, grow, and thrive. Point 7. The impact of nutrition fueling your child's brain development. In Brain Rules for Baby, Dr. John Medina emphasizes the crucial role of nutrition in the development of a child's brain. Proper nutrition, particularly in the early years, has a direct impact on a child's cognitive function, emotional regulation, and overall health. Medina explains that the brain is an energy-intensive organ, and it requires the right fuel to grow, learn, and develop. Medina starts by discussing how a child's brain development is highly sensitive to the nutrients they consume. Nutrients such as omega-3 fatty acids, proteins, vitamins, and minerals are essential for building the structures that make up the brain. Omega-3 fatty acids, for example, are critical for building the myelin sheath, which allows nerve cells to communicate efficiently. Without proper nutrition, a child's brain development could be delayed, affecting their cognitive abilities and behavior. The book also highlights the importance of balanced meals. Children need a variety of nutrients from different food groups to support healthy brain growth. Medina points out that processed foods, which are often high in sugar and unhealthy fats, can have a negative effect on brain development and may contribute to issues like attention deficit and hyperactivity. Instead, a diet rich in whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins helps stabilize blood sugar levels and provides the brain with the nutrients it needs to function at its best. Medina encourages parents to focus on early childhood nutrition, noting that the foundation for a child's eating habits is laid in the first few years of life. Breastfeeding, for instance, is highly beneficial for brain development. Studies show that babies who are breastfed tend to perform better on cognitive tests later in life. Additionally, introducing solid foods at the appropriate time and ensuring that they are nutritionally rich sets the stage for healthy eating habits in the future. Another key point Medina makes is that the timing of meals matters. Regular balanced meals at appropriate intervals can help maintain a child's energy levels throughout the day and prevent mood swings caused by hunger or blood sugar crashes. This consistency is crucial for maintaining optimal brain function, especially as children begin to engage in school and social activities. Finally, Medina reminds parents that hydration is also a vital part of nutrition. Dehydration can lead to cognitive decline and affect a child's mood and concentration. Therefore, maintaining an adequate fluid intake is equally important for supporting brain development. By paying attention to the nutrition their child receives, parents can help create the ideal environment for brain growth, cognitive skills, and emotional well-being. Point 8. The power of play: how play supports brain development. In Brain Rules for Baby, Dr. John Medina underscores the critical role of play in a child's cognitive, social, and emotional development. Play is not just a fun activity. It is an essential part of brain development, helping children learn, socialize, problem solve, and manage emotions. Medina explains that when children engage in play, especially free play, they are laying the groundwork for future learning and mental health. Medina discusses how unstructured play allows children to experiment, take risks, and learn from their experiences in ways that structured activities, like lessons or educational games, cannot. Through play, children develop important executive functions, the skills needed for planning, organization, decision-making, and self-regulation. These are the skills that will serve them throughout their lives, in school and beyond. Medina also explains how play helps children understand their emotions. During play, children often experience frustration, joy, surprise, and disappointment. These moments provide emotional learning opportunities, teaching children how to cope with setbacks and regulate their emotional responses. Whether they are sharing toys, negotiating with peers, or solving problems on their own, children are learning important life skills that are necessary for their emotional and social well-being. The book emphasizes the importance of social play as well. When children play with others, they learn how to cooperate, negotiate, and build relationships. Through these interactions, they begin to understand social cues, develop empathy, and practice effective communication. These are foundational skills that help children navigate the complexities of human relationships, which will serve them well in both personal and professional settings later in life. Medina also explores how physical play can help with brain development. Physical activity boosts blood flow to the brain, delivering oxygen and nutrients that support cognitive function. Play that involves running, jumping, climbing, and exploring helps children develop motor skills and also contributes to overall health by fostering strength, coordination, and balance. Physical play also has a positive impact on a child's mood, as exercise releases endorphins, the brain's natural mood boosters. Additionally, Medina talks about the need for balance between play and other activities. While structured activities like homework, classes, and extracurriculars are important, they should not dominate a child's time. Play should be seen as a vital part of a child's daily routine, offering essential developmental benefits that cannot be replaced by more rigid learning experiences. In conclusion, Medina advocates for play as a powerful educational tool that fosters cognitive, emotional, and social growth in a way that other activities simply cannot. Parents and caregivers should prioritize unstructured playtime as an essential part of a child's day to help them develop the critical skills they need to thrive in the world. Point 9. The importance of sleep, how rest impacts brain health. In Brain Rules for Baby, Dr. John Medina dedicates an entire section to the critical role that sleep plays in a child's brain development. According to Medina, sleep is not just a time for rest, it is a critical period for brain growth, memory consolidation, and the development of cognitive functions. Quality sleep influences a child's ability to learn, concentrate, and regulate their emotions, making it a non-negotiable aspect of early development. Medina starts by discussing the impact of sleep on memory formation. During deep sleep, the brain consolidates new memories, a process that is essential for learning. Without sufficient sleep, children may struggle to retain information learned during the day, affecting their ability to perform academically or even socially. Sleep also supports the synaptic connections in the brain that are necessary for memory storage, meaning that when children do not get enough sleep, their ability to learn and grow is hindered. Furthermore, Medina highlights that sleep is essential for emotional regulation. Inadequate rest can lead to irritability, impulsivity, and an increased likelihood of mood swings. This is because sleep helps the brain process and regulate emotions, making it easier for children to cope with the challenges they face throughout the day. Studies have shown that children who are sleep deprived are more prone to anxiety, depression, and other emotional difficulties. Ensuring that a child gets enough sleep supports their mental health and allows them to handle emotions in a more balanced and appropriate way. Sleep also plays a role in physical health. During sleep, the body produces growth hormones that are essential for physical development. Adequate sleep contributes to better immune function, and children who sleep well are generally healthier, as sleep strengthens the body's ability to fight infections. Children who do not get enough sleep may experience higher rates of illness, affecting not only their physical health but their ability to participate in school and social activities. Medina stresses the importance of consistent sleep routines. The quality of sleep is not just about the number of hours a child spends in bed, it is also about the regularity of their sleep schedule. Having a consistent bedtime and wake-up time helps to regulate the circadian rhythm, the body's internal clock that dictates sleep-wake cycles. When children go to bed and wake up at different times every day, their bodies struggle to synchronize their internal clocks, which can lead to poor quality sleep. Establishing a routine helps children get into the habit of falling asleep and waking up at the same times each day, promoting healthier, more restorative sleep. Another critical factor Medina touches on is the sleep environment. The room where a child sleeps should be quiet, dark, and comfortable, minimizing distractions and ensuring a restful environment. The presence of electronic devices such as smartphones, tablets, or television can disrupt sleep by emitting blue light, which interferes with the production of melatonin, the hormone that helps regulate sleep. Therefore, limiting screen time before bed is essential for promoting better sleep quality. In summary, Medina emphasizes that sleep is a cornerstone of brain and emotional health. Parents must recognize the importance of good sleep hygiene and help their children establish healthy sleep habits early in life. By prioritizing sleep, parents can set the foundation for a child's cognitive development, emotional stability, and overall well-being. Point 10. The influence of stress, how to protect your baby from chronic stress. In Brain Rules for Baby, Dr. John Medina delves into the impact of stress on early brain development, highlighting how chronic stress can have a detrimental effect on a child's emotional, cognitive, and physical well-being. Medina explains that stress is an inevitable part of life, but when it becomes chronic or overwhelming, it can shape the development of the brain in ways that have long-lasting consequences. Medina starts by explaining the physiological response to stress. the body has an automatic stress response that involves the release of cortisol, the stress hormone. In small doses, cortisol helps the body respond to challenges and danger, but when the stress becomes constant, cortisol levels remain elevated. This chronic exposure to high levels of cortisol can impair neural development and negatively affect brain structures like the hippocampus, which is responsible for memory and learning. Chronic stress in children can impair their ability to regulate emotions, leading to anxiety, depression, and behavioral problems. Medina emphasizes that children raised in environments where stress is frequent or ongoing may develop a heightened stress response system, meaning they will be more likely to react with fear or aggression in situations that others might handle calmly. Over time, this can affect their social interactions and lead to problems with peers and adults. Medina also discusses the impact of stress on a child's immune system. Elevated cortisol levels suppress the body's natural defenses, making children more susceptible to illness and infection. Children who experience chronic stress are also more likely to develop physical health problems such as hypertension, obesity, and digestive issues later in life. The impact of stress therefore extends beyond emotional and mental health. It can affect a child's overall physical health as well. The good news is that the effects of stress are modifiable. Medina highlights that while parents cannot eliminate stress entirely, they can work to reduce its impact by creating a more predictable and supportive environment for their children. Secure attachments in particular are vital in buffering children from the effects of stress. When children have strong, consistent relationships with their caregivers, they develop a sense of safety and trust that helps them cope with stress in healthier ways. This attachment serves as an emotional anchor, enabling children to manage challenges with greater resilience. Medina also stresses the importance of positive parenting in managing stress. By maintaining a calm, consistent, and nurturing approach, parents can reduce their children's exposure to stress. Simple practices such as mindfulness, active listening, and showing empathy can go a long way in helping children develop coping strategies for stress. In addition, creating a low-stress environment at home, free from shouting, conflict, or unpredictability, can help children feel safe and secure, fostering an environment where they can thrive. Importantly, Medina emphasizes the role of self-regulation in managing stress. Teaching children from a young age how to manage their own emotions and reactions to stress is an essential life skill. Strategies like deep breathing, relaxation techniques, and problem solving can help children calm themselves in stressful situations, enabling them to navigate challenges more effectively. In conclusion, Medina advocates for stress management as an essential component of child development. By recognizing the signs of chronic stress and taking steps to create a more supportive environment, parents can protect their children from the harmful effects of stress. It is through these efforts that children can develop the emotional resilience, mental clarity, and physical health they need to thrive in an often challenging world. Conclusion. In Brain Rules for Baby, Dr. John Medina offers a compelling guide for parents seeking to understand the science behind child development and how they can positively influence their child's brain growth. The book is built on the idea that brain development in children is influenced by a variety of factors, from genetics to the environment, and that understanding these influences can help parents support their children's cognitive, emotional, and physical well-being. One of the key takeaways from the book is the importance of early development. Medina stresses that the early years are critical for brain growth and development, making it crucial for parents to understand how the brain functions and what actions can help nurture a child's potential. From establishing healthy sleep habits to providing opportunities for learning and emotional regulation, the foundation of a child's future begins in these formative years. Additionally, Medina emphasizes the impact of stress and attachment on brain development. Parents who provide a safe, nurturing, and consistent environment offer their children the best chance to thrive. Secure attachments help children manage stress and develop resilience, which is key to navigating challenges later in life. Stress, when experienced too frequently, can have long-term consequences on a child's brain and health, but it can be mitigated through positive parenting in a stable, low-stress environment. The book also highlights the significance of movement, sleep, and nutrition in supporting a child's cognitive function. Physical activity is essential for brain health, as it boosts oxygen flow to the brain and stimulates the release of growth factors. Sleep, as Medina points out, is not just a time for rest, it is vital for memory consolidation and emotional regulation. Nutrition plays a similar role in brain health, with a balanced diet contributing to the development of cognitive abilities and emotional stability. Ultimately, Medina's work is a reminder that being a parent is one of the most influential roles in shaping a child's future. With the right information, practices, and tools, parents can foster an environment that allows their children to flourish. The book empowers parents to take control of their children's developmental journey, offering evidence-based strategies to support their growth in the most critical years of life. In conclusion, Brain Rules for Baby provides invaluable insights into the science of child development, offering practical advice that any parent can apply to help their child grow into a well-adjusted, thriving individual. It is a guide that emphasizes the importance of understanding how children's brains develop and the ways in which parents can nurture their potential, ensuring that they grow up healthy, happy, and prepared for the challenges life will bring.